How's it going, guys, and welcome back to yet another video. I'm just about to go out and get some fuel in my Corsa D VXR, and I thought I'd take you guys along with me. It's quite early in the morning, it's about 10 to 6, so I thought I'd go before the fuel, like just as the fuel station is about to open, fill up quickly and sort of get away and go for a little drive about. Like I say, take you guys with me. Not 100% sure what sort of things I'm going to be doing yet, but I'm thinking like talk a little bit about the car and perhaps even do some sort of point of view type driving style. I will just say now, this isn't going to be like a video of me redlining my car and stuff. If you want to watch a video like that, go check out the multiple other videos on YouTube where people are just thrashing their car. Anyway, I'm going to go get my stuff together. I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee and we're going to get in and we're going to get going, so let's go. I feel a bit better now I've got my coffee and it feels grumpy as I was a minute ago. I'm going to go now. I obviously wanted to get out because of the fact that I've not actually left the house in like a week or so, and my car's also been sat for about a similar amount of time, and I really don't like it just being sat. Like, it's just not ideal. So we're going to go out, go get some fuel. I've also got to go a good distance to go get my fuel because of the fact that not every fuel station sells high octane fuel, or around where I live it's quite hard to get hold of actual 99 octane fuel. A lot of them sell like 97 but pass it off as premium, but the fuel station I'm going to and that I go to does. Another thing about the Corsa D VXR, you want to run it on like high octane fuel, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some high octane fuel and then, like I say, drive around. So let's get driving. So guys, I just got my fuel and I'm just about to leave Tesco because the fuel was ridiculously cheap. I've just paid about £24 to fill up my tank and I was below half. It normally costs me like 40 quid or something daft. So obviously fuel prices are down at the minute, so I'm pretty buzzing with that, but I feel like they're going to come over and be like, we've just changed our mind, so we're going to get going. I hope this setup, and I hope it looks alright, and I hope it sounds alright. It's something new that I'm trying, so I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out. I didn't get a clip of it when I started driving this morning, but when these cars start, or at least mine, I don't know if it's all of them, but when mine starts in the morning, if it's really cold like it was, and there's like a layer of frost and whatnot, cold enough for that sort of thing, then it's so loud. And I don't mean loud as in like, that was horrible, I don't mean loud as in like the exhaust is loud, but I mean loud as in like the engine ticks away a lot and it just sounds terrible. And it's really quite annoying. I'm not sure if it, well, I say that, it did it before I got it forged, but when I got it forged, I've had 80mm pistons in, and supposedly they're supposed to run lumpier than obviously the standard piston size. However, I've never noticed that it's run lumpier, but it definitely does make like a very large ticking noise. It's hard to sort of explain, but when it's cold it makes that sort of noise. It's not very nice. I was going to talk a little bit about the car whilst I'm driving. I mean, obviously these are stunning cars, and yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about why I decided to get one of these, and it's mainly, and I think it's mainly what attracts a lot of people to these Corsa D VXRs, is how the actual car looks. Not only do you have on the outside the nice vents, spoilers, you know, and just that sort of mean racing look, on the inside you've also got these lovely Recaro seats that I'm sat in. You've also got this racing steering wheel or whatever with the little notch and stuff. It's also got nice black piano, centre console and stuff, although I've replaced mine with like a touchscreen one. And the vents and stuff, again, like just the whole aesthetic and stuff is very nice. What I really wanted was, I wanted a car cheap on insurance, but I still wanted a car that looked nice and looked like it had that edge. So obviously these, like I say, standard look mint. My idea was, if I get one of these, then I don't have to declare on the insurance, you know, like it's been modified, because it hasn't. It's exactly how it came out of the factory, completely standard. idea was that I'd keep my insurance down, because the insurance on this for me when I was 22 was like £800, which for this sort of thing, bearing in mind the year before I paid £1,000 insurance for a 2-litre standard diesel that ran about 75 brake. This is like 190 brake standard or whatever they're supposed to be. Like, that was a big deal. Obviously though, like I say, I've had it forged, which messed my insurance up, because obviously that's a big thing. And whilst I've had it forged, I thought I might as well do a couple of mods to it. Like I say, I replaced the CD player to a touchscreen one, just because it was better and I can have a reversing camera. So like, my insurance did end up going up, which was a shame, but what can you do? One thing I did find interesting about these, that when I got them, that I wasn't really expecting, was the actual wing mirrors. They look really cool and stuff, but the actual wing mirrors don't fold in. They actually fall off if they get hit, and I know this because the horses have knocked off my wing mirrors, the cows have knocked off my wing mirrors. Basically, a lot of animals have knocked off my wing mirrors, and it's quite annoying, because if I could just push them in, the chances are they wouldn't. But because of the shape that they are, they're that like triangular shape and stuff, they must be just like the ideal scratching post, and they're about the right height, so they just rub up against them and knock them off, which is a nightmare. My battery just ran out on my on this camera that you guys are seeing me on, which is a nightmare, but I've managed to put you somewhat level again. I'm just going to drop a battery in the GoPro, and then we can have a bit of driving footage as well. Oh, I might have just realised why people don't actually use the chest mount. I couldn't understand why nobody used it, but there we go. Okay, I've pulled out a better junctions. Whoa, 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 whoa. So when people are buying these, a lot of the time, I'd have thought, they'll be torn between the Corsa Vxr and the Fiesta ST. I thought anyway. I mean, I always knew that I wanted a VXR, so that is what I got. But yeah, if you're interested in the Ford ST over the VXR, I don't actually really know anybody who's had. And like I say, I haven't had one, so I can't really speak from experience. But the experience I can speak from, and I can share with you guys, is I've had 3 Corsas in my lifetime, and every single one of them has had engine failure, so there is that. So guys, I've just stopped and have a little bit of my coffee because I completely forgot about it. It's probably going to leak over the sides all over me. So, I hope I'm not being too negative about this car, but the more I actually talk about it, the more I actually realise I'm not really its biggest fan anymore. Which is a shame, because when I bought it, I was like, this was my dream car. There's just so many things have gone wrong, and not just like little things, you know, not things like obviously brake pads get worn or wheel bearings end up going eventually and all stuff. Like, my engine went at 40k. What sort of engine goes at 40k? That's terrible. So pathetic. So guys, I've just finished my coffee and I'm actually feeling a little bit more positive about the car. I don't know if that's because of the fact that I've had my coffee or because of the fact that I feel a little bit bad that I've been so horrible about it. We're going to go now and I'm going to try and speak positively about it, which is honestly going to be hard. Right, let's go guys. I don't know if you guys just noticed that I did that, but when I take my handbrake off, I click the button a couple of times just to make sure my handbrake is actually off and make sure it drops down, and it's completely irrational and completely stupid because obviously I've got a little light on the dash that tells me if the handbrake's still on. However, the last Corsa I had, the light on the dash didn't actually work, so you'd have to like double, triple check that you're taking the handbrake off. So yeah, that's why I do that. The fact that it does actually, on occasion, make you smile, like it's hard to explain, but if you're driving it about, let's say it's like the middle of summer, and you're driving through the middle of town, and you can just give that little bit of crackle from the exhaust, or you can just do a little bit of this and that, and a couple of people look around and think, what a it just makes you smile a little bit. And a lot of people who are watching this will know exactly what I'm talking about. And for things like that, this is mega. It's worth it. It's the sort of thing you want. I will actually say I do have a K&N air filter, which has made a lot of difference to the amount of turbo noise I'm getting. Make it a little bit louder for you guys whilst we're out in the middle of nowhere. Hoping you guys can hear that, but it's got a really nice tone to it. So guys, I think it's probably time that I ended this video and stopped waffling on. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing, and I will hopefully see you in yet another video. See you later, guys.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my post to say now, I've been humble too long, yeah.